Let's talk about the Golden State Warriors and more especially Dwight Howard. The Golden State Warriors, if you followed them last year, they had several problems which ultimately stopped them from getting the championship. Notably, obviously, locker room issues with the punch, Draymond Green on Jordan Poole, y'all all know that. But they were too small, first of all, and they couldn't win on the road to save their life. They just couldn't. That road record that they have was just awful because everyone but Stephen Curry was up and down. But one of the biggest issues that the Warriors have not, in my opinion, addressed this offseason is their lack of size, which really showed itself in the playoffs against the Lakers, where AD was just out there dominating, eating it. They couldn't do anything. So it's been reported for the past few days that Dwight Howard, so y'all all know him, former champion, former defensive player of the year, was snubbed from the top 75 list, all-time great center. He's older now, he's 37, but still, he was playing out there in Taiwan. Maybe some of y'all saw the clips. He was going crazy, putting up stupid numbers. And his name has been floating around the Golden State Warriors name. So I thought that logically the Warriors would just pick him up. He was eligible for like a $3,196,000 deal. So it's pretty much a vet minimum, just slightly above it. And I think the Warriors actually have the space to pick him up. So he went out there and he practiced for 2 days with Chris Paul and Draymond Green. But after these 2 days, the Warriors decided not to take Dwight Howard. And my question is why? Like, why wouldn't they? Dwight Howard is 6'11". He provides physical quality, still at an elite level, in my opinion. He has championship pedigree. He's played with a few greats, especially LeBron, etc. So he knows what it takes. He brings a lot of leadership, experience in the locker room, and he's respected by everyone. I don't think that Dwight Howard at 37 would expect to come in and to be a starter or to get 30 minutes per game. He's been a role player for pretty much 7 years now, ever since 2017 when he was on the Hawks and everything. He's been a role player. So I think it would be cool with coming off the bench. So for Kevon Looney, who can go out there and provide you great minutes, right? If you were to sub him with Dwight Howard, you do not lose on energy. You do not lose on rim protection. Actually, you increase your rim protection because as great as Kevon Looney can be, he's not a rim protector, in my opinion. He can still set very solid picks. You just have to kind of preview him to the Warriors principles and everything. And he can rim run. He's a lob threat, which can be great for the guys like Stephen Curry or Draymond Green or even Chris Paul, right? So it can be a great pick and roll partner also. So I don't understand why you wouldn't pick him. I really don't understand. Again, the Warriors, they have to think about the fact that if they're going to win a championship, that small ball lineup is just not going to cut it with the new threats who are there out west. Obviously, we get the Denver Nuggets led by Nikola Jokic, arguably the best player on earth. And at center, you put him one-on-one with Nikola Jokic or Dario Saric that they just signed is barbecue chicken. They can do nothing. And putting up Draymond Green against Nikola Jokic, this version of Nikola Jokic, the most improved one, the killer, the one that we saw in the playoffs against the Suns when it was DeAndre Ayton one-on-one. He went out there and gave him 50 one game. Like, Draymond Green is just too small for that. He can't handle that. So that's the Nuggets. Then if you look at the Lakers, again, the Lakers, they still have AD. They still have LeBron James, and without a rim protector, it's freeway to the rim. They just added Christian Wood, so they're still going to be too small against the Lakers. And I can keep going, even if they were to make it to the finals. On the East side, most likely it's going to be the Bucks with Giannis with no rim protector. You can do nothing against Giannis. You need at least one solid rim protector because, again, Draymond is not stopping Giannis. You have Joel Embiid still out there. So you need that. You need size. And so I don't understand why for a vet minimum you wouldn't take Dwight Howard. Because, again, they signed Dario Saric, and I'm not mad at that signing at all. He provides spacing. Obviously, three-point shooting, great pick and pop partner. He can do a little bit of pick and roll and everything. But Dario Saric is not going to address the problems that the Warriors had last year as far as leadership, as far as lack of size. So I don't understand why you wouldn't pick Dwight Howard or at least add him to to that team and kind of give him a chance. You go out there every night. Sometimes you give him 10 minutes. Sometimes you give him 20, depending of the matchup, depending on what you want to do, how you want to play. But at least you have that option. Currently, the Warriors still do not have that option, and if they're still so small, I don't see them winning a championship. They might go a little further than what they did last year, just because the locker room issue should be solved, and I believe Chris Paul will bring a little bit of calm. Will take care of the basketball compared to the Warriors who were turning the ball over last year like crazy. But on the defensive end, they're still going to be suspect, in my opinion, and I can't emphasize enough that they're going to be too small to get it done ultimately. Someone is going to get them just of sheer size and physical quality. So that's a shame. That's a waste, in my opinion. For Dwight Howard, I hope someone picks him up, because I can still see a lot of teams use Dwight Howard as a backup center, just as a backup center. Or even just as a veteran leader, even if you don't play him too much, still have him out there. Like the Sixers, for example, they just picked up Danny Green coming off a devastating injury. He's not going to go out there and provide a lot of minutes, but just with leadership, you want a guy like that in your locker room. And at this point, Dwight Howard is that. He's a legend. He's an energy guy on and off the floor. He has experience and everything, and I'm pretty sure Kevon Looney would respect what Dwight Howard would have to say about basketball, about rebounding, setting screens, applying pressure on the rim, applying yourself physically and everything. So man, it's just a waste, in my opinion. So again, I hope Dwight Howard gets picked up, and I hope the Warriors kind of address their size issues somehow. Anyways, I'm going to cut the video right here. Please get in the comment section and give me your thoughts. Do you believe the Warriors should have picked up Dwight Howard? Why, in your opinion, didn't they do so? Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.